Hi everyone! Today is Sunday, the 4th of June 2017. So it's the 4th for the 4th age that we're in at the moment. And there's been a lot of symbolism about this Revelation 12 woman again, who wears white for heaven. She's known as an angelic woman or a heavenly woman. Basically, in this Magnum the Ceremony advert, which represents the wedding feast of the Lamb, you see these Freemason pillars right here. You may not feel love at the moment, but you definitely will when you get to heaven. So, these two lesbians represent this Revelation 12 woman. See the Illuminati Pyramid in the background right there? Izzy Simpson represents this woman as well. See how she wears white for heaven, but also black for the time after darkness? See how this code-free group also represents this woman? That's why they wear white for heaven, just like her. See? See how they're doing that thing with their hands and arms right there? Just like Wonder Woman. See? Because Wonder Woman represents her. DNA represents just like Mr. DNA out of Jurassic Park. See the 4s before the 5. Meaning the 4th age comes before the 5th age, see? See 5 after midnight for the 5th age. Semi-final 5 for the 5th age. The Illuminati Pyramid right there. Lords of Strut, the Illuminati Pyramid right there. This has to do with the gay agenda. The judges in Ant and Dec seemed adamant that they would win their semi-final, but they didn't. And you know why they were adamant that they were going to win? Because it's all to do with their sick, perverted agenda. See, again, semi-final 5 for the 5th age. Graham said never look down because hell is down below. Then he said eyes, which represents the Eye of Horus.
We had the leaders debate, didn't we? I say leaders debate, either that or a really boring episode of 15 to 1.
15 to 1, just like the 5th age. 15 for the 5th age.
Theresa May refused to take part in the debate. Refused. Of course, very, very busy. Very busy doing more important things. You know, like visiting a cheese factory. It's delicious. Apparently, that one melts after just a couple of seconds of grilling, which is presumably why she didn't want to do the TV debate. I wasn't talking about the cheese.
So basically, he's referring to Theresa May as the Wicked Witch of the West. Now, this is prominent symbolism because I've referred to Theresa May as the Wicked Witch of the West in some of my previous videos. It's all got to do with the woman of wickedness in the Bible, because she is seen as a witch. See, Sam Lavery represents that Revelation 12 woman. And this bull represents Satan. See how its horns is just like Satan's horns? And see how the bull is black for the darkness, and then the red for Satan in the background. So, Sam Lavery wearing white for heaven, black for the darkness. Remember, just like Izzy Simpson, see? Pixie Lott, she represents the Revelation 12 woman as well. That's why she's wearing white for heaven. And that's why she has blonde hair, just like Alice in Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland represents the Revelation 12 woman. See her new single's called Baby, just like the Revelation 12 woman giving birth to our immortal souls. So she's giving birth to us as babies. She was barefoot on Britain's Got More Talent last night. Again, another sign of her being the Revelation 12 woman. Well, not necessarily being the Revelation 12 woman, just representing her. Anyway, that being said, see Robbie Williams wearing Illuminati clothing right there with the Illuminati Pyramid and the Eye of Horus. Well, again, that goes back to Lords of Strut, because see, they're wearing Illuminati clothing as well. See the Eye of Horus on their clothing. So, let's go back to 5 after midnight, and they start singing Up in Here, meaning we've got to go up to heaven. And also that this smoke represents the smoke coming out of the pit. The smoke coming out of hell. Up in here, up to heaven. See the arrows pointing up, and then the arrows also represent the Illuminati Pyramid, see? It was Symbolism, the man who ran over people in London last night. He was driving a white van. The white for heaven, because those innocent people got taken to heaven, like after he ran them over. Because see those birds in the background that represents the eagle of Revelation 12. See, if we scroll down here, see great eagle right there. So, that being said, if we go to another part of this video, right, I'll just play this bit again so that you can actually see the eagles or the birds or whatever they're supposed to be properly. You're going to make me lose my mind. That was the lyrics. Satan's going to make people lose their minds. It's already happened. And that is why loads of attacks have been happening recently. Well, not just recently, but throughout the whole passage of time. I mean, obviously there is this whole thing about these X's right here could represent just like this X here, see? See how she's doing an X with her arms? And you can see how these arrows going down represents the Twin Towers and even the New Freedom Tower. See right here, the pyramids in the background. See how it says Lords 2? You have to be very careful, because Jesus is a Lord, but Satan is also a Lord. Like Satan's the Lord of darkness, but Jesus is the Lord of the light. I mean, this car could represent our ship out of here, so that we can get into heaven. I mean, that might be why it's white for heaven, the car is. So, here we have another thing. The time goes from 04 to 05, meaning going from the 4th age into the 5th age. See, even the stage is like a arrow stroke a pyramid. And then even, of course, you see the number 5 in the background there for the 5th age. Right, I'm not sure if this bird is a eagle, a vulture, or a falcon, or it could be some other type of bird. But the point is, it still represents that Revelation 12 eagle. And then this woman represents that Revelation 12 woman. That's why she's wearing white for heaven. So, every time these Release the Beast adverts come back on TV, horrible things seem to happen. Like, meaning like the Manchester attack and the London attacks. So, I mean, because it's just like releasing the beast, Satan, from the pit, see? So, basically, see 5 London hospitals for the 5th age. 5 people dead for the 5th age. 50 miles an hour for the 5th age. And then, even though it says 48 injured right here, on the TV, I'm literally just watching the news, and it says 50 injured. So I'm not sure which is true. Maybe the news has been updated or something. But the point is, if it is 50 injured, then that would represent the 5th age. So, see, they stabbed this girl 10 times, 15 times. 15 for the 5th age. God have mercy on us all. This symbolism is just getting too prominent now. So, the Freemason pillars right there. The reason that these 2 acts were on Britain's Got Talent the day before the attack happened in London, obviously it's to brainwash certain people to do the attack, or the attacks. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no denying this. Like, if they were wearing Illuminati clothing on a different night, then maybe I would think that the symbolism wasn't as prominent. But the fact that it's literally on semi-final 5 for the 5th age, that just confirms it. That the symbolism is really prominent. See, the 7 of diamonds was Simon's card for the 7 golden candlesticks. It's got to do with the 7 sisters of the Pleiades. See, 7 killed as well, that's got to do with it. Remember, Wonder Woman says Sisterhood is stronger than everything. Again, going back to the 7 sisters. I mean, you could go really in depth with this and say, oh, they've got 5,000 odd likes for the 5th age, and like, oh, those squares or cubes represent the Tesseract and the Islam cube and everything.
Everyone ready to have their lives changed? And now you look like you can really do having your lives changed. Strap it.
They want to change our lives? The Illuminati.